I mean, not close. Maybe like, because I'm paying like 11 right now.
I pay a G.
Yeah, so it's like around the area.
But
I feel like you could. What?
We also get cable and internet included with ours.
I feel like, I don't know, like.
You pay. I
feel like nowadays you gotta pay 1,000 plus.
Point,
like,
I agree with you on that. If you want to live in a nice neighborhood,
right?
If you don't want to live like,
I'm not paying 1,000. All right, you gonna stay in the hood then, like,
right?
No, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to pay 1,000 plus.
But
to get
even
a
like
nice
I will
spot.
say here in Charlotte, even like with like the East Side, like rent is going to like 800.
Well,
7.
I mean, our economy is, you know.
When I first moved here in 2010. I was living in Waterford Lakes. My rent was only $475 a month.
Must be nice.
That's on the south side.
Yes,
I stayed over there. That was crazy.
$475 a month.
Damn, no shit.
When I first,
that was when
there.
you first moved. Yeah,
and that was also 7 years ago.
Well, you've been here all your life, so has it been like?
It depends on where you stay.
And from what I heard,
but like even with, you know, the university area wasn't booming like it was now. Yeah. So it's everything on the university side. So rent was like $700.
Because I guess what they
like
building all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like they trying to make the city.
And where I stayed at in Waterford Lakes, I heard all the Panthers were staying there. Like back in the day, they were more expensive back in the day, and then it just dropped.
I mean, I feel like you gotta pay 1,000 to at least get a legit
minimum.
spot. Like
minimum,
yeah, for real.
You up there?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
at least a G.
Oh,
at least a G.
They got boot camp at my apartment complex.
Yeah, they starting to do that back at mine.
So we're gonna talk about this.
On Tuesdays.
Huh? These words. I have to touch up on this. Using the word friend and know each other.
Where'd you get this from?
A previous conversation I had with an associate. Mm-hmm. They got pissed.
How I said it?
Because they pissed because you called them an associate?
I called them an associate. Actually, so I got a phone call and someone said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm sitting here conversating with an associate." Mm-hmm. And he said, "Oh, I'm just an associate." And I'm like, well, yeah. I just met you not too long ago. I don't consider you a friend. Bloop. You have to trust your friends. Just like I would hope that I would have to earn your trust. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, do people use the word friend as a term of endearment? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like when people meet someone now, automatically they're friends. Like, my brother, I get him all the time because the minute he meets someone, he's like, "Oh, that's my friend." I'm like, that's not your friend.
But how well do you really know somebody? Like, do you really know somebody? Like,
I think people use that word too very loosely. Like, "Oh, I know them." If you know of me through social media, then you don't know me. You know of me or what you think might be me through social media. Right. I can say I know Rihanna, but I don't know her personally.
That's my spirit animal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why do people feel the need to use the word so loosely?
What else would you call them though? I mean, I guess that's just something quick.
So
like, that's my friend. Like,
it's an associate. I'm straight like that, or I'm with a homeboy because we're not friends. So I don't know if my mom told me this growing up. She said when you get older, you'll be able to count your real friends on one hand. I used to always say,
that's
a fact. I'm like, you're lying, Mom. And she's like, no, I'm telling you that. You don't have to believe me now, but you'll see it. And it's sure enough now at this age in my life. So what do you define
as a friend? Like, what's a friend? Like
to me, a friend is. I want everyone's opinion on this. Yeah. To me, a friend is someone I can call you if it's 4:00 in the morning and I need you just to listen to me.
Whoa.
A friend to me is, I'm just saying my opinion. I'm just using an example. A friend to me is someone that I know that I can come to you, we can hang out, and we can just laugh and have a good time. We can do things together, enjoy each other's company. It's a judge-free zone between each other. You can trust me with certain information or any information. I can trust you to where you're not going to go and blab my business, even if it's something minute. You know what I'm saying? A friend to me is someone that I can travel with, you know. We have a lot of similarities in each other, and we're going to have a lot of differences, too. Mm-hmm. It's such a broad thing with friends to me. So that's why I said I just wouldn't call someone a friend. Like, you have to trust me, I have to trust you. Yeah. It's a friendship. It's a relationship. So to me, that's what a friend is.
It's like that comfort level.
And then a best friend is like, bitch, you'll move mountains for me if I needed you to. Like, so you'll go through hell and high. Yeah, you'll go to hell and high water for me if you're my best friend. Yeah. At that point, you're like my sister, my brother. Like, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you if I can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
And even as a friend, like I feel like for my friends, I'm so big when it comes to being loyal to who I call my friends. I'll do anything for you if I can do it. Yeah. And not looking for nothing in return because that's just who I am as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I see though. Like, if I'm doing something for you, just know that, you know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily do it in return. You know what I mean? Like, it's just coming from
I would just automatically think it's automatic. Like, if I needed something for you, I know that you would do it for me because you know I would do it for you. Yeah. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah, loyalty is always number one with me. But as soon as you cross that shit, like if you do some shit I feel like shady as fuck, or you lie to me, nigga, you done.
So what's your definition of a friend though?
Huh?
Like,
no, I was gonna say, are you the type of person that somebody do something wrong one time and then you just cut them off? Like friend.
Fool me once.
Are you like that or
no? Because it's been times where I've given my friends several opportunities and they still fucking let me down. So my loyalty is unwavering towards people that deserve it. But I'm not.
So you like fall back, like
yeah,
you
I will
still
fall
like
the entire fuck back. Like nah, I'm good. Hey, bye. That's it. No, we're not hanging out. No, you're not invited to the cookout. You can't sit with us. None of that shit. Like nah, I don't like to make my other friends uncomfortable if I'm not fucking with somebody that we're all mutual friends with. But I'm not finna be fake and phony. Like
I'm kind of like, you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like at that point, like, you know, but sometimes you, and I did ask you what's your definition. I want to know what your definition of a friend is. But sometimes you have certain people that you do call friends and you know when they do things, that's just who they are. And you can't expect nothing less.
But CJ,
but you know that wouldn't really question their friendship towards you. If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's like having like the slutty friend or whatever, and you know, like she's a hoe. But it's like, oh, she got a good heart though.
But you can't keep living off people saying, well, that's just how such and such is. That's not okay.
Okay.
That's not okay for you to continue to be an ain't shit person towards the people who love you or care about you.
But what if you've already done what you could do though? You know what I mean?
If you've done what you could do, then stop.
Then you just don't be friends anymore?
No, because at that point, you're giving your all for what? You're giving your all to continue to be stressed out about somebody who is not reciprocating what you're giving. And I don't say that friendship should be, you know, that your friendship should not be one-sided.
Mm-hmm. It definitely
your
should
friendship
be
should not feel like the weight of the person that you're friends with is weighing you down.
Right. You can't live in a dead-end street or a one-way street. It has to be a two-way street.
Like
with a friendship.
I had a friend who literally would only call me with their problems. Mm-hmm. Never ask me how I'm doing. Hey, how your family? Go to hell. None of that shit. Like, why? Like, literally on the phone, 2, 3, 4 motherfucking hours telling me your problems, but
never hit you up and ask you how you doing. Yeah.
Sometimes I
don't know about people. I understand what she's saying though. Like,
I actually had a situation that I was actually trying to get to know somebody like in that way. Mm-hmm. And I had to check them. I'm like, every time we have a conversation, it's always about asking you. Like what you're doing, how your day was, and then you don't ask me. Yeah. And he was like, well, you know, I said, it's just common sense. Like that's like a rebuttal. It's common courtesy. It's a rebuttal. Like if you say, hey, if I say, Drew, how are you today? You're like, oh, my day, I'm doing good. My day was good. And he comments on you, but how was your day? Like that's just like common courtesy, common sense. It's a normal conversation.
It's like saying, it's like, I don't know, but it's like when like, it's certain things that people do that I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but like if somebody like sneezes and I say bless you and they don't say thank you,
I think that's
like it's just shit like that.
I think that's rude as fuck.
Yeah,
actually.
like it's little shit like that just pisses me off. Like it's just like you said, common courtesy. Like if you're telling me how my day is, like how your day is, yeah, ask me how mine is. I'm not just gonna sit here like I'm not your therapist,
and then you tell me how your day was, and then hey, we might have had something that happened similar to it, so then we can pick up that conversation, or it could just go into another conversation.
That's a turn off for me.
So it is like just dating, period. Like if a girl just goes on and on and on about her, and I just be sitting there like, I'm really becoming one to me. I just have no patience for guys. I really don't. And I've came to this term probably like 2 weeks ago. I just probably never said nothing out loud. Probably had like an Issa moment, an insecure moment.
You threw some shit on your wall.
No, I didn't do that. My apartment's too nice for that now.
You better go outside and scream or something.
I definitely won't do that. But I just feel like I don't have no patience. It's like,
what do you think it is? That's like me though. I don't got, man, my patience is thin. I just feel
like I'm 34. I'm going to be 35 in a few months. And I kind of feel like I'm always open to change. Mm-hmm. So I'm never not that person. Like if I meet someone, I'm stuck in my ways, I can't change. But just certain things, you know what you're expecting from someone at a certain age in life. It's like you're not going to settle for less. And for me, something that really grinds my gears is common sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or stupidity. Like, and you know it's stupidity. Like, come on now. Like that's just dumb to me.
So you think you're going to have to settle for something that you're not really, that you don't
never
really want?
Settle.
I don't think anyone should have to settle for anything less.
No, but I'm just saying how you're feeling. Like you said, you're 34 and you're starting to see people in how they are.
Going 6 years strong without a relationship. So I think I can go another 6. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. But no, I just feel like I'm just not going to take the bullshit. Yeah. I'm just not. Like, I just feel like it's just dumb to me. Like, especially when it comes to communication.
Yeah, that's key.
And people have like a really big issue communicating and trying to get to know someone. They want to do it through text.
That's why dating it's just tiring. I'm tired of it. It's just
I really am.
It's a process.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on it because I feel like this someone for everyone. Yeah. I'm not gonna give up on it, but I definitely have my views on it too as well.
I'm
as
just
far
tired
as
of the emotions, the meeting up, and so like, what do you do? And like it's just like damn, like I don't know. I just want somebody to just know me already.
No, nigga,
you can't do that.
I know what I'm just saying. It's just wishful thinking, but it's like dating. It's just tough. Like it's tiring. That shit crazy.
It could be an emotional roller coaster.
And then I talk to my boys that's all married and stuff, and they like, man, y'all got to get out the game.
So why don't you ask them how they did it?
I mean, their situations are like different.
But how was this situation? Like, how did they meet their significant other?
I mean, my one boy, he met her, his
like your
wife.
boy Chris.
Yeah, he met his wife, I think, when he was in the military, and he was in Fayetteville, and he stopped and was like getting his hair cut, and I think she worked at the salon, and I think they just like hit it off right there. So it was just like some like spirit of moment type shit, like. I think she was like new working at the shop and she was doing people's hair and he was like asked his man like, yo, who that? Who doing the hair? Whatever. And I think they just like exchanged numbers.
I love hearing people's stories
like that. But it's not like I met somebody at the bar or something. Like, nah, it's just they just kind of
feel into each other. I think as you get older, your patience just wanes thin. So you kind of just start to weed out what you don't want. So you don't tolerate it anymore. Like it's a lot of shit I won't tolerate that I used to tolerate when I was 22. Like, Dominic, you got to get the fuck on.
Yeah.
And
I think that your time is coming when you start to say, I can't deal with it. I can't date like this. I can't live like this. I can't be around these type of people anymore. So I think that just comes with age. So Drew, maybe about 2 years you had your little.
I'm still kind of young though, but you know,
you'll be 30.
I'll be 30 next year. Yeah,
30 next year.
Is that still young or no?
I don't know no more, child.
At this point,
once
I'm
I
just
turn 30, shut up, Cassie.
I'm just waking up.
Once I turn
You're
30,
in the 30 club now. Oh, what you trying? I'll be a milestone 35.
That's big, CJ.
That ass.
You guys coming to the party?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a black and gold party. And the theme is Take Back the Night from Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of him, he's going to do the Super Bowl. He's going to be like
he's doing the national anthem?
No, I think he's doing a halftime show.
Who's doing the national anthem?
Oh, I don't know. They ain't say
shit, I don't know. Hell, we got to get through the damn football season first.
Somebody said they better put like the Dipset anthem as the national anthem.
Bro, it's like 44,000 people have signed that petition.
They doing that petition for real. Yo, I'm down. I signed that shit for real.
They're doing what now?
The Dipset anthem.
The Dipset anthem.
To make it the national anthem, like the official national anthem.
Bro, I got like 8 songs you could play instead of the national anthem.
It's lit.
Something's going to go down.
Before
the national anthem for the Super Bowl. I just feel it.
Yeah. And that's big too. Like people watch the Super Bowl, I guess for that. Like
I watched the national anthem. I watched the game because we might have a bet with some other people. And I love the halftime show, of course, but mainly just for the halftime show.
Yeah. Y'all want to touch on this beer page real quick?
Beer page.
Beer page.
Beard. Oh, yes. Beer game matters. Mm-hmm.
What is this about?
I want to know why I can't post a picture. I'm in the group.
I told you what you call me. I'll re-add you.
So what is this about? Like what? I don't know what this is about.
Some guy from Greensboro like started the group. Like, he was like, oh, you know, women appreciate beards and, you know, so...
Wait, from Greensboro?
Yes.
Yeah. It's people back home in Jersey where I'm from that's talking about this page. Like, so it's really...
Are you not in the group?
No, I'm not in the group. I guess my beard ain't lit, so...
No, somebody have to add.
Oh, somebody got to add you.
But there's women in this group, too, so that's why...
Women got beards? It's like,
that's why I was saying the same thing.
Why they in the page?
I don't know.
Lusted.
Horny selves out of the group.
Go ahead, Nita.
Shit. Gray sweatpants matter. Now that's what that's where.
And before you finish this, can you give us the D challenge? Can you give us a little verse what you do for the D?
You gonna do the
word? Why are you putting me on the spot?
Because it's a challenge for females, so I think you need to do it.
All
right. Just when we end this,
just start with the
page, and then can you go into it what you do for the D?
Oh
and I got a little.
Can you give a little beat?
Guy, but never mind.
You got a little.
No, be that guy.
Well, but for the D challenge?
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, like, I don't know. That challenge is giving women, I guess, a reason on why they're, like,
when she does it,
fucking out here.
Can you give her a little beat for that,
that's just me, no?
What's
the beat? Like, what is the...
No, it's freestyle. It's just...
No, I'm saying, isn't it a beat?
You can do it with beat.
I thought it was...
You can do it by yourself.
It was...
It's like Roy.
It's somebody's song,
though.
The
Spaceships.
The Life.
Yeah,
by who?
It's Roy.
And it did dun dun dun. Yeah,
all I gotta do is YouTube for the...
Wait, no. Did I like...
All right, but go ahead, Nita. What's the beer page?
Is it Lil Wayne in that song?
I'll look it up.
No. Y'all got too much going on.
Beer page. Go ahead.
Okay, so beer game matters. So the guy who started, he's from Greensboro, went to Auntie. Family man, from what I was told. Cool, you know. Started the page. He was like, oh, all the guys with beards or whatever, come into the group. And then he was like, oh, you know, bring the girls into the group because, of course, they admired the beards and blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, that shit was spiraling out of control because bitches ain't got no couth.
Is he getting paid for this?
But now they're about to start doing, like, meet and greets and stuff.
They did one